was very proud of our players. You know, we were struggling there for a while hitting shots, but I was really proud of them for digging deep and finding a way toward the end. I think Anna's three-point shot really kind of took the wind out of their sails a little bit. We finally were able to sink one deep, and that's what they were giving us. But I'd also want to compliment Janice Monicana. I thought she came off the bench and really sparked us and played exceptionally well today. And I thought Enma provided some offense when we were going through some droughts. But, you know, they're a good team, and they basically are playing five guards a lot of the time. So they create some interesting matchups. And, you know, we had to play great defense toward the end to get some stops. I thought we left Baird open too many times. We'll have to work on that. But we did a better job on some of the other kids that we let get loose when we played at Ohio.
Questions?
Not many threes are falling today. You feeling, or at least early, you feeling pretty good when you see her let that fly? I mean, it was a good
you know,
shot.
It's interesting in that when we were down there, she hit 2 threes and they came at the end of the game. I think with a shooter, you always want a shooter to think that their next shot's going in and forget about it. They need to have a bad memory, unless they were hitting a bunch. But seriously, if you're a great shooter, you need to have the confidence to take the shot no matter what the situation is. And I love the fact that she's not afraid. And she's had enough experience this season to know that that's her job. Her job is to make shots for us. I think the only other thing that I'd just like to say is I'm really happy that we had 4,600 people show up. I know it was tough in that the guys were playing the same time as us today, but for a great cause, we just really appreciate everybody coming out today and supporting this. Means an awful lot to this community and to our program, and really glad that we had the turnout that we had today.
And speaking of that, third straight conference win, doing it or at home, coming back late. How important was this?
Well, I think it's important for us to be consistent, and that's something that we talked about in practice this week, was just, you know, not being satisfied with 2 victories, but wanting to continue to play hard and not necessarily play against the opponent, but get better ourselves. We've still got to execute offensively better than we did today. There are times we hold on to the ball too long instead of hitting the open person. That will come. But one thing that makes it tough with a good team like them is they're switching a lot of things, and the reads are there, but you've got to be a little quicker with what you're deciding to do, and we didn't do that as quickly. There aren't a lot of teams that can do what they did defensively today.
And Anna was kind of being modest when asked if this was the biggest shot since she's been here. Maybe 30 contests there?
Well, I'll be honest, late in the Ohio game at Ohio. Maybe she just likes Ohio. But she did. She hit a couple big shots late in the Ohio game that provided the same kind of spark. But this one today was pretty big.
Anything else? All right.